Mallards. It is Tuesday. It's Tuesday, right?
It's Tuesday.
Great. It's Tuesday. I'm here with Steven and hopefully soon Danielle. And we are outside of the Kitty Beautiful Cat Cafe where we're going to do a 1920s themed murder mystery where I am a silent film mogul and Steven is a club host. And one of us might be a killer. You'll have to wait and find out. So I have received my Farley hat pin character sheet with all of the information that I'm supposed to divulge and all of the questions I can ask the other people. And in case you wondered if I was guilty, now you know. Now you know. Also, Danielle has arrived. She may also be guilty. She is Art Deco, the architect, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. We're officially in now with the fun part. And you're already taking cat pictures?
No, what are we talking about?
I love it. A camera, it's a character piece and also lets you enjoy the felines.
The news. Police officers were spotted at Catesby Hall earlier this evening after receiving an anonymous telephone call giving a tip-off about a suspected murder. Our man on the scene informs us that the victim is none other than the exotic dancer Ginger Whiskers, Mr. Catesby's fiancée. Our man also tells us her body was found in Catesby's dumbwaiter, and although she looked delicious, it wasn't the kind of food and drink he expected to be shuffled between floors. Detective Bassett is presiding over the investigation, made this official statement to us. We were called out to Catesby Hall just after 6 o'clock this evening and found the body of Miss Ginger Whiskers, as confirmed by her fiancé, Mr. Gray Catesby. At this time, we're not ruling out foul play, especially as you need to be a genius contortionist who felt no pain if this was regarded as a suicide. We suspect the murder weapon to be the ice pick we found still lodged in the victim. We don't want to jump to any conclusions. In the meantime, we're keeping all the guests at Catesby Hall while we conduct our investigation, even though it's almost always 99.9% of the time, more often than not, the fiancé that did it. Our sincerest condolences are sent to Ms. Whiskers' family during this trying time. Stay tuned for more news after these short messages from our sponsor.
We've made it through round one of questioning, and obviously we all have our suspicions, right? So who do you think the killer is after one round where we only get basic information?
We literally can't know who it is.
Correct. So I need a shot in the dark, Art Deco.
Greta.
Ooh, I also am very suspicious of Greta Garbold over there. She has a strong motivation and some like actual on-the-job experience through her film role.
Yes. Her film role sounds very similar to her real life, if I'm being honest.
What do you think it's?
I still think it's the fiancé. It's always the fiancé.
That's true. We have heard 99.9% of the time.
Yeah, but didn't they say that guy got drunk? That newscaster?
Yes.
I missed him.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll have to see.
According to our woman at the scene, who's got a great pair of ears, it seems, Mr. Catesby's colorful past is finally catching up with him. Mrs. Garbold had been sending him love poems. Miss Balloons had been on dates with him. And Miss Dubaudois was furious at him about some private papers she'd found under his bed. Meanwhile, the deceased had been causing quite a stir, too. Miss Hilton had been sending cat clothes to her. Fairly Hatpin was in a rage about a charade she had performed, and the Badoos apparently made a rather generous donation equal to the amount Ms. Whiskers promised to pay them to perform. Why didn't they keep it? It's all a mystery to me, but stay tuned for more news after these short messages from our sponsor.
So we're here with the lovely Miss Holiday Inn, hotel heiress, well, former hotel heiress apparently. Sorry about that. Very sorry for your loss.
The murder victim had her fiance buy them from college's father.
That's
So,
true. That's true.
motive.
So yeah, so we do have some suspicions of you, but I will tell you that Art and I do not think it's you. But who do you think it is?
Well, I mean, really, like, Greta Garbold is definitely the killer. I mean, I have no doubt.
Yeah.
It's just
Listen, Greta, you are the most popular suspect at this moment. I just need you to know that. The people have spoken, and it has all been your name.
Yes, all right. Well, then have they seen the film yet? Keep those box office numbers high.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you.
Mr. Catesby is still shrouded in mystery himself, and being the deceased fiancé makes him the prime suspect. Our woman on the scene discovered there was a wager between Mr. Catesby and Mr. Deco. Could it be something to do with the private dance Toots Mahoney had lined up for him? Or maybe it was to do with Daisy, an old flame whose accidental death may be attributed to none other than Ginger Whiskers. Who knows? If only I were a guest at Catesby Hall, I'd be asking those questions right now. We're only moments away from the police revealing the culprit. It's the end of our show, so remember, Radio Alibi, you're safe with us.
So we're 2 rounds in. We're going to speak with Boo Boo Doo. Not necessarily because I think that you're the killer, but you do have anger management issues, and as such, I feel like you'll have an interesting insight.
Particularly when Bebop talks to other women.
Yeah. And then we've been hearing some rumors. So we just want to know, you know, as somebody who has a jealous rage, who do you think is most likely the culprit?
I think it's quite obvious. It's Mr. Gray.
Oh.
His women seem to just die all around him. And because he has money, everyone looks away. Yes, Bebop can stray every now and again. He has no spine. There's no way.
Oh, okay. All right.
Ginger sounded like she was involved with many people in this room.
That's true. All right, so Bebop, we've heard a fair amount from your wife, but we do want to get your side of things. Who do you think is
I'm
the
very
killer?
suspicious of Toots.
Oh.
With hair like that and dance moves and stuff. I'm really into Toots.
Yeah, no.
Yep.
Killing him with dance.
Just looks suspicious to me.
But hey,
Totally fair.
honey, her eyes are up here. Okay?
Yeah, don't let it stray too far. The whole hair.
My money's on Toots because I'm a gambling man. But we all know I
But we
lose a lot.
do know how you're. Yeah. All right. I'm not sure we can trust that. So I now have had the opportunity to speak with China Balloons, everybody's favorite dancer. Look at her go. She's best known for her deadly tassels, amongst other things. Yes. So the question, of course, of the evening is, who do you currently think is the killer?
Who I think is the killer is right there.
Baloney?
Yes, and the reason why is earlier she said that she had just met Whiskers when Whiskers was dead, and then the next question someone asked, how did Whiskers respond? And she said she was surprised. How can she be dead and surprised at the same time?
All right. I like that.
I don't know if I'm right, but that's my assumption.
I like the logic. We're listening to China over here.
Unrequited love. But I was happy for Gray and Ginger. He's my best friend. Why would I want to hurt him by killing the woman he loved? And so publicly.
Two.
It's true. I was jealous of Ginger's rise in prosperity, and I was annoyed she left our act dead in the water. But I wouldn't murder her. Never. Besides, I was in the gym, like I said. Ask Chef Cleaver.
Three.
I am totally innocent. Shame on anyone if they thought it was me. I can see how winning Catesby Hall might have looked like a motive, but I've been friends with Catesby probably longer than anyone here. I was pleased he'd finally get to Barry after the incident with Miss Duval. That's the last time I'll play frisbee near a cliff edge. I'll tell you that much.
Four.
I'm very sorry for your loss. Alright, but I had nothing to do with it. Considering how she was making eyes at people, it's probably for the best. Who knows how long a marriage will last nowadays? It's not like it was in the 19th century.
Five.
I wasn't happy about Gray and Ginger buying out ins, but what can I do about it? Killing either one of them wouldn't have changed anything. And really, murder is such a lot of effort. Like, I've been told I have a model's face. So I might do that. Or become a movie star.
Six.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. The car did break down, but I didn't expect to see Ginger here. It was like all of my Christmases had come at once. I've been looking for her anyways. Nobody crosses me
didn't kill my fiance.
Ah.
That would be ludicrous. I sometimes think Ginger was only after me for my money, but that's what watertight prenups are for. I'll miss her little whiskers brushing against my face in the morning. Even her snoring was like purring. Number 8.
It was obviously not me. I am just the chambermaid. Imagine the mess I will have to clean up. I'm upset I've been dropped from the will, but it may be just an oversight. I would not kill my employer's fiance. If it's not in my job description, I don't do it.
The stripper.
Damn it, you got me. I tried to cover it up by saying I was in the lounge waiting for Catsby, but I already said I was in the kitchen and the dining room at the time of the murder. When you run a tight-knit dance club like the Cute Kitten, you gotta keep your girls in line. Letting one escape without injury sends the wrong message. And I already have my hands full trying to run the place even though they're afraid of me. Now imagine what it would be like if they all started to stand up for themselves. So Ginger had to be the message. It seems like a lot of people here had some reason or another for killing the poor girl. I just got to her first. I did go up to the first floor under the pretense of dancing for Catsby. That's about all the truth I've told tonight. Finishing that cat's 9th life was as easy as making ice cubes in the dumbwaiter. Well, it's not so dumb when you can hide a body in it. I just wasn't counting on it actually being used for dinner. I guess I'm not used to such fancy establishments. Anyway, better get a call in to one of Mahoney's cleaners to sort this whole thing out.
All right. So it turns out that we came with a murderer. Who knew? I had a great time this evening. The Kitty Beautiful is really cute. The cats are really cute. Had a good time with the murder mystery. Yes, agreed. Would recommend coming back. They're going to do more murder mysteries in the future, so keep your eyes. I'll link down to their website. And if you guys don't mind going to the case, I'll see you tomorrow.